Oh boy, wait up. I have to walk all the way here. So, welcome back to another collection video, and I figured I wanted to kind of see at how many Japanese RPGs I had, and maybe you guys like to see how many Japanese RPGs are there on the PS4. The PS4 is my favorite system of all time. I just love the amount, especially physical games, that are available from every genre, from everywhere, even Chinese, Korean, Japanese RPGs, indies. The PS4 is just an amazing system, and JRPGs has always been my favorite genre. And yeah, so I got most of my collection, the biggest part of my collection, are Japanese RPGs. Now, since I started 2 years ago, or was it 3 years ago already, that I was slowing down with buying games, there's still quite a few Japanese RPGs that I still need to get. But this is what I have at the moment. So let's start with an amazing JRPG, and that is Odin Sphere. Hopefully you actually see it and the sunlight doesn't ruin it. World of Final Fantasy, a great RPG. Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. I finally beat Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 10 and 10 2, and Final Fantasy 10 is one of the best games I've ever played. I started playing Final Fantasy 10 on PS4 some years ago, and I kind of stopped. Maybe I'll go back to it again. Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, one of the first games I got on PS4, and it was actually really good. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 1. I freaking love this game. It's not as good as the original, but it is really good on its own. Tales of Vesperia, the Definite Edition, Tales of Berseria, and Tales of Zestiria. Tales of games have always been very good, extremely good to be honest, and they always have been really consistent in their quality, and I can't wait for Tales of Arise to come out. Finally, a big budget Tales of game. They're going in a different direction. We haven't seen or heard that much since like a year or two or something like that, or since last year E3, but I'm really excited to see what they're up to. I got a couple of Sword Art Online games, as Axel World vs Sword Art Online. Didn't really like it because it plays and looks almost the same as Sword Art Online Last Song in the way of their same environments, but a little bit changed, and I don't know why. I played Last Song so much, I love this game to death, that I found that this one felt just more of the same, and I was kind of done with it. But it's not a bad game though. Sword Art Online Hallow Realization is probably one of the favorite RPGs on this system. It is just amazing. I loved this game. I even got the freaking season pass, even though I haven't played the extra DLC, etc. at the moment. And the new one is also coming out, and again, a bigger budget. It looks better. I can't freaking wait. It's coming out the 10th of July, if I am not mistaken. Probably the best, well, it is kind of the best Japanese RPG on the system this generation, Dragon Quest XI. This is a must-have RPG to play. This is exactly how Japanese RPGs should be. Just turn-based battles, old school, grand adventure, awesome characters, great storyline. The music, yeah, it's okay, but I completely was into Dragon Quest XI. I love this game. It's also available on PC and on the Switch, and I don't care where you get it, go get it. Now, this is sort of like a guilty thing is Persona 5. Now, this is an amazing RPG, high quality, everything just fits perfectly. I put in about 50 hours into the game, but somehow I just can't get into it anymore. I can never beat a Persona game, and I don't know why. So I do want to get Persona 5 Royal and try it again, see if I can get into it more. And there are rumors that Persona 4 is going to come to the PC, so that means there's a pretty big chance that Persona 4 Golden is also coming to PS4. And I remember playing that game on PS2, it was really good. Grand Knight, a tactical RPG. Star Ocean, Integrity and Faithlessness. Many people hate this game. I actually liked it. Yes, it was not 60 bucks, worth it, but I did like it. I found that the game was really enjoyable. It looked pretty decent. I liked the characters, but the game is really small. You can truly see there's a really small budget put into this game, and it should have been and could have been a lot better than it actually is. But it's not a bad game. If you can pick this game up for 10 or 15 or 20 bucks, you're gonna enjoy it probably. Shining Resonance Refrain actually beat this game this year. It's pretty good. It's an action RPG. Akiba Strip Undead and Undressed. This is actually an RPG because it plays more in the sense of Yakuza. Yeah, is Yakuza, do you consider Yakuza an RPG? Because this is kind of the same. Exit Archive, haven't even opened it yet. Okay. Hyperdimension Neptunia for Goddesses Online, a really cool action RPG. Mega Dimension Neptunia V2 or 7. Night Officer 1 and Night Officer 1, Night Officer 2. The first one is definitely better than the second one. And they're enjoyable action RPGs. Demon Gaze 2 is a dungeon crawler RPG and I still need to play it. Ni no Kuni 2, is it Revenant Kingdom, is again, just like Persona 5 and Dragon Quest 11, one of the best RPGs that I have played this generation. Yes, it was pretty easy, but I didn't mind it. There are patches now for a very hard mode and more gear and stuff, but I just loved everything about this game. Omega Quintet, I tried to play it, I could not get into it. Sengoku Gladden Returns or Gladden Returns, this is Sengoku, is a roguelike RPG. I actually like this a lot, I played it actually a lot. I got a couple of games in the Atelier franchise, Atelier Lydia and Suella and Atelier Sophie. This one, well actually both of them, I really tried to get into them. Both games put in about 25-30 hours and it didn't grip me, it didn't, I don't know. The Atelier games, they always look really cool. I like the battle systems, they're always really old school turn-based, but somehow everything else just doesn't really fit with me. I do want to try out the new Atelier game, they say it's a lot better, so who knows. Super Robot Wars 5, this is a tactical RPG in a universe where a lot of anime and movie and game robots are fighting it out, and it's a really popular series in Japan. And finally at PlayAsia, or the Asian versions have English subtitles, so you can actually play it. Really cool. Ys Origins, really cool hack and slash RPG or action RPG. I also have Ys 7, but I got a digital on the PS Store, and I got a physical version of the Switch. One Piece World Seeker is more of an open world RPG. You may see it as an action game, but it is open world, it is RPG-ish, so I consider it an RPG. Mercenary Wings is a tactical RPG that I still have to play. God Wars Future Past is also a tactical RPG and a pretty good one, simple but good. Secret of Mana is of course a sort of a remake of Secret of Mana. That is a game from the Super Nintendo, and it's enjoyable, I guess. It's not that good. Trials of Mana that came out this year looks a lot better, a lot better. Vesperia Revolution is sort of an action shooter RPG. It's not that great. Digimon Cyber Sleuth is a really good RPG in the world of Digimon. Summon Knight 6 Lost Border is a tactical RPG. It's pretty good. It's simple, but pretty good. Hack GU is a port of the hack games from the PS2 generation. Haven't played it yet. Labyrinth Refrain is a dungeon RPG. Blue Refraction is, I have played a little bit, and I don't know why, I can't really get into it. Even though I've heard a lot of good things about this game. Akiba's Beat is a really mediocre, generic Japanese RPG. Meh. The Princess Guide is sort of a twin stick shooter RPG-ish. I don't know, I couldn't really get into it. Kingdom Hearts 3. Nier Automata, an amazing sort of open world action RPG. You should definitely get this one. Lost Sphere is another holy shit, I can't seem to get out the word. It's an old school Japanese RPG with a unique art style. It's pretty good. Disgaea 5 is probably the most famous tactical RPG, if you consider, yeah, in this time at least. And it's a really good game. Of course, all Disgaea games are pretty good. Now, I have a couple of Japanese RPGs from Limited Run. That is Antica Lost. Most of them are Chemical RPGs. Chronos Arc and As Divine Hearts. Now, these Chemical RPGs are not bad, but they're also not really good. They're just okay-ish. So if you really like the style of like the Super Nintendo, then these games are perfect for you. Now this is another game. This is Cosmic Star Heroine. I've heard a lot of good stuff about this. I've had this pre-ordered on Limited Run for a long ass time. It finally came to the mail last year. And many say that this is an amazing game, but I haven't played it yet because I have so much other stuff to play. So this is my Japanese, or was my Japanese RPG game collection for the PS4. Leave it in the comments below. What is your collection? What is your top 3 or top 5 JRPGs on the PS4? Like, share, comment and subscribe. And like always, you're gonna see me next time. I have to turn the system off.